This kid is hugging their Hershey bar and getting stung on the nose by a bee. Look at that. That is so awesome and sad at the same time.
Let I say my final words is how we for life to pass it by we're fighting, we're losing the fight. For just a fallacy, for just a fallacy. Oppression has gone beyond reparation, something we don't see. We lost this fight so long ago. God help me please.
That tree looks awesome right now with the sun through it. We're walking around down here. We are going to be going to the Hershey Story today. So this should be pretty cool. Let's go check it out and see what we find inside. That's the red velvet concoction they came up with for Valentine's Day. It looks super scrumptious. The staircase is pretty rad, right in the middle of it. We go in the museum though. Let's go check it out.
Let me see, baby. It all starts with one board from the corner of Great Britain. It's not the thing that helps you make the most terrible that does it. You know there's a chemical in. I don't think we can be content with simply selling home. I think I'll do
If only some of those prices were still current. I mean, come on. It's super cheap for delicious chocolate. It's so awesome. Especially with this whole confectioner card and these awesome trading cards that they had in here too. And it's kind of cool that they started up in Philadelphia. I actually didn't know that. You know, I learned a whole bunch of really cool things. And then I really thought this tapestry was really cool as well. There's outside where we came in. It's kind of a cool little place right here. I guess my car is like a chocolate bar, you know. They pick you up, you know, they help you out. I love a good chocolate bar. I love my car. She gets me around to where I need to go. Lots of kisses all over the place. All over, going down, going around. And hand wrapped by a bunch of awesome women. I love that. You go, girls. Machine's awesome. All for everything. Free chocolate and plant tours. Ooh, let's go. Take the monorail. These things are all kind of cool. The chandelier, like vase, crazy awesome light is so pretty and like amazing. Look at this. All kinds of rolling around chocolate town. This is pretty cool though. Displays of like all kinds of awesome boxes. All for it. Different chocolate things here. Look at these crazy awesome little cans. Like super old school in that register. Some cocoa. Probably smells super good too. Chocolate for breakfast, always. You know, that's always what's good right there. That chocolate bar. Super awesome. Cocoa butters, chocolate liqueur, and the cocoa beans. Love that. Making all kinds of packaging, seeing what you can find for it. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of interactive stuff here. Almond, just milk chocolate. Oh, they're so yummy. A Hershey's green grass. Magical looking little elf on there. You're giving it to them. I wonder what the green grass really is. So here's the story of Hershey's Green Grass Jingle Book for the little folks. A beautiful town in a valley lay where a lot of people night and day make Hershey's chocolate and cocoa, as clean as pure as falling snow, and the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. The beautiful cows in the pasture fed, clean as could be from their tails to their head, making pure milk early and late for making Hershey's cocoa and chocolate, as the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. A little child said to her mother dear, cocoa and chocolate are healthful, I hear. Yes, said her mother, if they're pure and fresh, said the child. Well, that means Hershey, I guess, for the green grass grew all around, for the green grass grew all around and all around. A million little cocoa beans lay in rows to dry. Oh me, oh my, all did they say. I fear we have to die. They will shell us, they will break us, they will shake us, they will bake us. But if this is done in Hershey Town, where all is pure and sweet, we die happy and content. For Hershey's can't be beat. Where the green grass grows all around, where the green grass grows all around and all around. Many, many busy people working hard most every day, making Hershey's cocoa better, pure, fresher every way. So when we who sip the beverages, tired from labor, school, or play, close our eyes and see a vision of Hershey Town and Valley Fair, we can thank God for beauty of the green grass growing there. The little story illustrated is interesting to the child, and there is also a message in this to all mothers who are interested in their children's health. Pure foods such as Hershey's cocoa and chocolate manufactured under such ideal conditions are used as a standard of purity. There is nothing more healthful and nourishing than your good cocoa. The food value cannot exceed for either young or old. Why injure the child's health with tea or coffee when cocoa is more satisfies, builds up their tissues, or is, in other words, a food to drink? Cocoa grounds. And all kinds of other random awesome things here too. A lot of these little like kiosks have pretty awesome little like sayings and stuff and stories and all kinds of really cool things like the slideshow I just showed you guys. Here's a wall that just keeps going. All kinds of awesome things for different dates. Look at this for like just ever on here. It goes all the way down. It's cool different little sayings. Found a cookbook. This is pretty rad. Look at all these awesome different recipes that are in here. Apple spice bars, the date squares, the pecan puffs, coconut peanut brittle strips. Deliciousness right here. Different things you can put Hershey chocolate in. Super scrumptious. Let's make some food. Super OG picture here of Hershey Park. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that they had a swimming pool at Hershey Park. That looks like fun, especially on the hot days or in the summer that would go there. This is cool. There's like a whole like little video area right here to like watch it in the middle of this. Got some moo-moos mooing around. This is really cool. There's all kinds of different little awesome things from like candy making and like why Hershey is here, like the city and stuff. It's pretty cool. A lot of it's really interactive. Like you touch a lot of screens and it tells you a lot of different stuff. Besides all these really cool artifacts that are here. It's gonna start in 12 seconds. But right here, here's her passport we found. We found Milton Hershey's passport. Super old school passport. That's really awesome though, and it's wet. Always travel, guys. You never know where it's going to take you and what you will find. All kinds of awesomeness going on. The scale's pretty cool.
For him, leisure and recreation. The sweeter side of life.
I see myself a B&M out there. And of course, Sky Crush. This museum's pretty cool though. It's got all kinds of different really random things here.
And later a swimming pool. Over the years, tens of thousands of Hershey families and visitors spent their summers playing in the water. And today, Hershey Park has some of the best water attractions anywhere. Hershey Park had something for everyone. In 1905, the same year the chocolate factory was completed, the first dance hall opened. Later, they built a beautiful ballroom. It featured the top bands in the country: Guy Lombardo, Glenn Miller, Harry James. There was always music in the air, fun, and excitement. Milton Hershey constructed an enormous community building with a theater that could seat almost 2,000. And the stars of Broadway came today. And then there's golf. They were playing here before World War I. During the 1940s, Ben Hogan, one of the all-time greats, was the Hershey Country Club's golf pro. The courses are still challenging. For more than a century, lavish gardens have made life in Hershey even sweeter. At first, a private garden surrounded the Hershey's mansion. But soon, the public was invited to enjoy the floral feast. And today, Hershey Gardens is 23 acres of passion. The Hershey Zoo first opened in 1910. Its collection kept growing. And it hasn't stopped yet. The vision is still as alive and vibrant as it ever was. In Hershey, wherever you look, you'll be reminded of the sweeter side of life. Vision went far beyond.
That's cool. It's got all like the neighboring towns around here. Like Palmyra, Elizabeth Town, Lebanon.
And then he
Car barn at Hershey Park. And this crazy cool looking scale right here. Those things are fun. I remember when I used to see these at the park all the time, like back in the day. Specifically like Disney, I always remember this there. Now it's when it starts to get dangerous, when all like the Reese's gets involved. Probably my favorite thing ever out of like all the stuff that Hershey's really makes. That box is super old school. I love that. It's got like a square wrapped like circular cut. That's pretty cool. Oh look, a jacket that Cruella would probably be interested in. I wonder what skin it's from. And some crazy little bottles. There's more than Hershey and Hershey. This town's kind of interesting in its own way, like it tells you. There's all kinds of really cool artifacts in here though. That's a super old school looking little camera box right there with this door. And moo-moos, always more moo-moos everywhere. Everywhere you look. Awesome little bucket right there. And look, I found the gigantic kiss. It's so big and silver and full of chocolate. And this one looks like you can screw it off. Interesting. Crazy cool looking kiss bench though. Hey, this is the kissing bench next to the Hershey factory, the old school looking factory. Super cool. This whole little area kind of goes like all over. Baton, Kopstadt, and then there's like a whole crazy area where it opens up downstairs. This is a pretty cool museum. You know, it's not like super crazy big, but we've been here almost an hour though, so it's been kind of cool. There's a lot, like I said, like a lot of like interactive things to do here, so you know, I think you could probably spend a little bit more time here. So we'll see what else we're gonna find. See the bears and the bears rings, or should I say bear claws with those ones? That's cool. Love hockey so much. Love my Anaheim Ducks though, more than anything else. But that's cool to see some bears rings right there. Fire seat right there. So this is like the end of it when you come over here and like you take your little coin thing that you have and you tap it. And then it's gonna come over here and you deposit it in whatever one you feel like you should. So that's always fun in its own way too. So they have a whole like exhibit here about this Hershey like town that they had in Cuba. This is pretty cool. It's got a track on the ground. So a little exhibit that they have down here. It's really awesome. Sugar. Oh, so many different awesome things on here. The sugar cane. I don't even know some of this. The lime water. Ooh, mud. Molasses, and even better, the raw sugar. This thing's super cool. It's an awesome looking machete right here. It's super pointy on the top too. Oh, pay your workers always. Maybe that's why the machete's here. They got fed up and angry. Or they're kind of cut down sugarcane, one of the two. Unskilled workers would make a buck. Sounds like a good job, right? Hey, at least you're making $1. Who knows what it is? This might be better than some countries nowadays. Still, even that's back in 1941. It's crazy. Lots and lots of sugar. Sugar everywhere. Always more sugar. Can never have so much sugar. More and more sugar. Hershey's sugar. Sugar everywhere. Bouncing off the walls. More and more sugar. Magnifying glass of the sugar cane. And all these other different little samples that you can put on there. Sugar cane. The merry-go-round. Old school baseball jersey and that hat. Look at the fabric on that hat. It looks crazy. And just like that, we're at the end of the Cuba Sugar Tour. So they have a cool little merch store in here too. It's kind of like the one at Chocolate World, but like super on the smaller scale. Flight time from the Hershey Story. All the flights coming over there with all the chocolate spinning around. Got this crazy cool little guide of what we're gonna get. It's gonna be scrumptious. Dominican Republic and Mexico. Hershey's OG from PA. And always some coffee and everything else that looks scrumptiously good. We got our flight. It's almost like we're at the brewery, but we got a chocolate flight. All the different countries right there. Gonna correspond with this, and let's try and see what each one tastes like. I just had my first one, the one from Tanzania. It's really, really, really strong. It's really good though too. So I'm looking forward to see what the next one tastes like. Then the one from the Dominican Republic, which is 70% cocoa. This one's really good too. Next up was the number 3 from Mexico. This one is the 66% cocoa. That's pretty good too. Just like all of these. Still got 3 more left. So now it's number 4. It's a sweet chestnut flavor with some of that hint of red fruit. It's 40% cocoa. That was really good too. Like it tasted a little bit different than the other ones. So 2 more. The Java one's missing. I just had that. That one was a little bit more milky than the other ones I've had so far, but still incredibly yummy. And the last one, the one from Hershey's, the milk chocolate right here. That was super yummy too. It's 33% cocoa. So that's all of the flights that we had so far of everything for it. And I got a little bit left, so I'm gonna keep sampling it and enjoying what's good. I just had the number 1 again, and I got totally different chocolate notes from it than I did before. I mean, it really hit me almost like a craft beer flight. That was really cool. I just finished off number 4, the one from Ghana. Man, that thing just is so sweet and so good. Like each one of these is so different and so good in its own way. On what's left of the last one, I'm drinking them all. Like I said, this really compares to a craft beer flight. It was really cool how like each one of them had so many different notes. Like the first one from Tanzania is just like a little bit more bitter, and just this one's a little bit more sweeter, and it was just really cool. They have a full-on like cafe in here too. We just finished our flight and we came in here to see what's going through. Okay, this whole place is on your way out over here. Well guys, that's going to conclude our visit to the Hershey Story today, as we're here on Chocolate Avenue and just about ready to walk back to where the parking structure is. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because you never know what awesome, cool, fun place we're going to visit next. As we see Great Bear hanging out right over there. Nothing like a little B&M invert action on this cold February day.